All right. We are receiving content, it says. And we are... Are we live? I think we're live. I think I'm live. It says I'm live. Live! Yes, we are doing hidden chat once more because in theory the thing is working. The live chat thing is working. How is it going? Start from the top. How's it going, Uni? How's it going, Casserola? How's it going, King J? How's it going, Kirito? Corridon? Alright. It says nobody's watching. Beautiful. Glad to know nobody's watching the live stream per YouTube. Even though there's literally 4 people talking in chat. How's it going, Vanitas? Welcome. Welcome, as always. I love it. Thank you, YouTube. Make me feel special. There's nobody watching in chat. It's just 5 people talking to me and no one watching the actual video. It goes. Oh, there goes the viewer count. Oh, this thing is slow. The internet could totally see you now. To stop, use your encoder. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Alivar, welcome. It's going. And yeah, let's oh, okay. An hour, eh? Well, Alivar, it's good to have you. So, see you in an hour. You jump in, doesn't even matter. It's the beauty of the Fruit of Grisaia. It's pretty entertaining. By the way, if you hear the laundry going, roommates doing laundry, it happens. Uni's like, it's okay, Uni. It's okay. This is practice for the drunk. Oh, by the way, for everyone here, quick announcement. All right, see you, Oliver. TTYL as well. There'll be a drunk stream Thursday for St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is coming up Friday, I believe. That's what I've been told anyway. Oh, St. Patrick's Day is Saturday. But I can't stream Saturday either. I'm going to be out of town. Can't stream Friday. So, live stream Thursday. Early St. Patrick's Day celebration. There'll be drinking involved. We'll make much merry. Yes, the drunk stream returneth with Nekopara. I will drink about cat girls. Alright, see you later, Alvar. Drunk stream. It's a good thing I don't get hung over either, too. But alright, let's see. 6:59. We are getting down to the wire. Oh, and for anyone who's wondering why I may or may not be an hour earlier, we are in daylight savings. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monday Night Livestream presented by yours truly, animefanrk2k here. It is 7 p.m. Eastern daylight savings time. It's not morning yet, Uni. I am an hour ahead today, but don't worry, we'll reach that morning mark. Venice, I'm not sure if I'm going to do all routes, but I'm certainly doing at least one. I'll see. I'll ask you guys once I'm done with one, if you guys want me to do more. But we are playing the Fruit of Grisaia. We had choices. I now have multiple save files. I'm in the middle of this conversation of stuff that was happening. I'm not sure what. And actually, I just quickly looked through. And there was this bit of dialogue here that was like, that happened. So anyway, we're in the school dormitory lobby. I think I skipped a few lines, so we're just going to recap really quickly some of the welcome, Meth. We're gonna it's gonna be Nekopara Phineas. Thursday, Nekopara drunk stream. We're gonna recap the dialogue of Yuji. A surprising number of people believe human beings were literally made by the hand of God. They reject the idea that our species evolved from apes as irreconcilable with their dogma. There's also a slightly less fundamentalist group that drops the religious language, but believes that some greater power must have guided the creation of humanity. This intelligent design theory might seem like pseudoscientific window dressing aimed at confusing the issue, but personally I can't dismiss their arguments so easily. Mainly because I find it very difficult to believe that millions of years of natural selection could have produced someone like my master. A designer with a nasty sense of humor seems far more plausible. Okay. If that woman happened to dig up a mysterious monolith from the depths of Jupiter, she would have probably taken it back to her kitchen and used it as a cutting board. What sort of evolutionary process could have produced her? My master sat cross-legged on my back as I labored through my daily set of push-ups. Let there be light, she said, and lit her cigarette. Next, I heard a metallic pop followed by the hissing release of carbon dioxide. Let there be beer, she muttered, and downed the can in one gulp. And that's where we're up to. Yep, it's gonna be Nekopara. Anyway, let's continue. Boop. You know, there's a lot of guys who say they don't want to become cogs in the machine. Thing is, though, nobody's irreplaceable. There's always somebody else who can do what you do. Thinking you're special is like walking around wearing a big fucking shiny polka dot bow tie. It's obnoxious for one thing, and it's only gonna cause you grief. No shame in being a cog. Machines don't work without them. For the most part, the guys who figure that out are the ones who turn out decent and manage to stay that way. Hey, Hakan. I think I commented on it. And welcome to the live stream. What are decent people like, anyway? You and me, kid. Don't know many others. At the very least, we're a hell of a lot better than the ones pulling the strings. We all need our role in the machine. That's a fact everyone has to face eventually. Can't just crawl into a nice dark shoebox, cuddle on an air freshener for 70 years, and call it a life. It only takes shape in relation to others. It's true. It's true. Hey, how's it going, Metal? How's it going, Neko Iffy? Don't worry, I'll go over those on Thursday when I actually do the drunk stream. Just know that there's going to be a Nekopara drunk stream on Thursday. Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth, said my master, tossing nutshells into the distance. Sour excuse for a smile on her face. I have no idea what this was referencing, but here we are. What's wrong? Something up with Sachi? That's not good. Uh-oh. Drinks and Nekos. By limiting the shipments to stores, they manufacture artificial shortages, creating the impression of overwhelming consumer demand. The limited availability builds hype, turning the product into a genuine hit. Classic pattern. I mean, you know, that's why they limit it. Make it more valuable. Bunch of black sesame super swirl ice cream, what? Never heard of it. I mean, that is true. Yuji is pretty indifferent about eating. Way I see it, there are two varieties of food in the world. The type that's necessary for survival, the type that isn't. Yep. I'm just saying, filling the basic nutritional requirements comes first. If the meal happens to taste decent, so much the better. But that's a secondary concern. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Secondary concern. What the heck, Michiru? Where are you coming from? The old stereotype of when you sneeze, someone's talking behind your back. Not true, Michiru.
でも、私もあんたたちのこと考えてたんだけどさ。
Would you like us all of a sudden?
よし、今のでツンデレ完璧。
We're always told that unique individuals are valued by society for their outside-the-box thinking or whatever. Fact is, though, if you're too different from the rest of the pack, you're just going to get shunned and pushed outside the loop. Perhaps Michiru mistook that polite fiction for the way the world really works, and concluded it would be wise to become as unique as humanly possible. If so, the girl is a sad byproduct of the mealy-mouthed times in which we live. You're a victim too, in a way. Hang in there, kid.
私、何の被害にも遭ってませんけど。やめてよね、そういうの。それはともかく、黒ごまプリタツアイスクリーンちゃんの話してなかった？
Oh, this is what she jumped in for. Oh, but Venus, Michiru's best character. Come on. Best dumb blonde.
そうそう、みちるも知ってる？
Yo, call them up and tell them. King, call up the GameStop.
当然じゃないの。あまねあれ好きでしょ？実は私の
あ、
そう好き。だからさっちゃんに買いに行ってもらってるの。
dun dun dun.
買いに？あ、そうなの。そう、それは楽しみね。それじゃあ私はこの辺で。
Oh, she has a stash. Oh, Four Guys Online is good though. Hold on there, Michiru. Aren't you going to finish that sentence? You got a pretty nice what? Stamp collection? Staph infection collection?
そんなこと言ってないわよ。
Hakan, no one likes Nazis. We punch them in the face. Or at least, you know, you should punch Nazis in the face. Just saying. Well, King, either get a refund or at least be like, hey, my case is empty.
私のスタイルどうって聞きたかっただけよ。そうよ。ヘアスタイルの話がしたかったの。
Really? Hairstyles? Oh, was that it? Your hairstyle? It's exactly the same as always.
ちょっと、ユージってば分かってないわね。
And you should always call him Vaz King, just in case.
女の子が自分からそういうことを言い出すってことは少し髪を変えたってことじゃない。そうね。前髪切った？
Ha, Pishi.
いや、髪の毛は一切変えてないです。
She feels guilty about lying.
じゃあなんでヘアスタイルの話したのよ。変わってないのに。
Ama's pissed. She's like trying to be considerate.
それは今日も変わらず高水準なツインテールをキープしていて偉いから褒めなさいってことよ。
And now she's just gonna piss everyone off. I'm willing to bet that Sachi does that for you.
違うわよ。そうだけど、でも私を褒めなさい。
She does, but I still want compliments. Understood. I will now compliment you. In the process of maturation from infancy, human beings gain the motor skills necessary to make use of muscles previously beyond their control. That newfound ability to freely run around is so enjoyable that many toddlers can't sit still. The majority of children go through a phase of hyperactivity and fidgety impatience as they revel in the control of their bodies. The next step in the process of maturation involves developing the ability to restrain the impulse for restless movement. Self-control, in other words. Alright, Alvar, do your office work. Accordingly, the fact that you can sit still long enough to have your hair tied up is proof that you aren't a child. You're a big girl now. Awesome job. I'm very proud of you. You're a big kid now.
それって逆に子供扱いしてない？もうやんなっちゃう。バカ。
Back it.
みちるってば何がしたかったのかしら。
Chances are she has a stash of the ice cream you like. What? Haven't you given up trying to understand by now?
シャンシャンサフランライスサフランライスのおまん
Yes, Metal, you can toast bagels in toasters. And they become bagelers. Dun dun dun. Wait, what? And Machina, what the hell is with that song? Just when we've rid ourselves of the noisy blonde, someone singing like a drunken sailor arrives in her stead. What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do? If anyone's looking for an actress to play a siren whose voice drives men to dash their ships against the rocks out of sheer irritation, I think I found a very suitable Wow, that is very, very offensive. I like it though. American theme? What? 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 What is this? Can't add manju at the end of everything. That's why Machina. What are you talking about? If I stay here, I'm going to get caught up in something troublesome. This calls for subtle but immediate evasive action. Oh, I begin to quietly inch backward along the lobby floor. And I was immediately found out. Bah, no matter how subtle one's movements may be, the intent to escape is truly difficult to hide. Dun dun dun. I'm on it. Too sharp. I'm proficient at camouflage, concealment, and deception, but clearly stealth under zero cover conditions is a difficult beast entirely. I have to make this a subject for future study. Con, you can't have Nam flashbacks unless you've been through Nam. Now, to be fair though, Machina has given me flashbacks of... Actually, you know what? She wasn't that terrible, realistically. Let's be honest, guys. I have heard worse. Dun dun dun. Oh snap. Dead. Was it really that important to request? I'm with Amana on this one. You're going a little overboard with the melodrama. What? How old is Machina? Like 15? Machina's 15, guys. Maybe 16, I don't know. I think you may come to regret making that offer. Alright, whatever you say. She looks like 10? Yeah, that's about, yeah. She's lolly. Sing. Machina is... Oh yeah, no, everyone is 18 plus because, yeah, totes 18 plus. Sing for me. Really? Really? Well, that explains the bizarre pastry-themed song you were working on earlier.
もっと魂が震えるような曲じゃなくちゃダメなのよ。
Shakes the soul.
こうなったらサッチンに頼もうと思ったのに手払ってるって言うじゃないのよさ。だから代わりにあまね歌ってっていうか歌えよ。
Dun dun dun.
いやさすがにそんなこと急に言われても困るんだけど、オリジナル曲なんてすぐには作れないんじゃないかな。
I mean, you have to be like better than a professional, probably like a prodigy to come up with that.
やだやだ CM ソングすぐ作って。私豪華商品を切望してるのよ。
Well, it's like all you can eat manjus for a year. What's this prize you're so desperate to get your hands on? A postcard with the word winner stamped on the back?
そんなしょぼいものじゃないのよ。聞いて驚け。なんと商品は夢のシマウマ1年分。応募はインターネットで。
They rely on Sachi too much. It's probably true, actually.
シマウマ1年分？それって本当？
I mean, like, what would you do with a year's worth of zebras?
触れているね。夢、渦巻くよね。よくゼブラだよね。シマ。
Okay. I'm assuming it's pretty hard to raise a zebra in a normal household, so that price seems really unnatural for a contest advertised for the general public. In the first place, what does a year's worth mean? How many animals?
何が不自然か。大自然のライオンさん一家などでしたら喉から手が出るほど欲しがるのよさ。
What? So it's 1 year's worth of zebra in the all-you-can-eat sense. I'm not sure how many lions would have seen that program, though. Do you really think they can handle submitting their applications online?
もちろん。メールアドレスはlion@110の王.com。肉球で文字が打ちにくいのが唯一の弱点。ガオー。
I mean... Named wars. I'd want a pet emu. Fair enough. A year's worth of zebras, so we're allowed to eat them? I'm not sure what you do with them, but I guess you're allowed to eat them because if lions are entering... I'm getting the feeling that Makina may have misheard somewhat.
私もそう思う。ねえマキナ、どんな内容だったか覚えてる？再現して説明してみて。
Oh snap.
もちろんなのよさ。というわけでボンボレまんじゅう店の CM ソングを募集してます。最も素晴らしい歌を作ってくださった視聴者の方には快適なフライトでゆっくりお楽しみください。アイスランドでオーロラ見放題。株式会社ナイスフライトツーリストよりシマウマ1年分をプレゼントします。
What?
と言っていたのよさ。
I feel like something got mixed up at the end there. Emus, man. Makina, listen up.
何？
I don't think they actually said 1 year's worth of zebras at the end there. Maybe something like an aurora viewing air trip to Iceland instead? Just guessing.
お？あ、そうか。確かに言ってた。シマウマのこと考えながら番組見てたからついうっかり。
Man, mix up zebras and auroras. They sound exact. Wait, what? What? What?
どんな種類のうっかりなの？全然違う。
Exactly.
ちょっと間違えちゃったね。一言も島も馬も言ってなかったのよさ。
No shima, no uma, no z's or bras. Apparently. Well then, the prize has shifted from zebras to auroras. Still interested in making a song for the contest?
馬に比べてロラではちょっとテンション上がんないけど、まあ作ってやってみてもいいかな。
Okay. What are you still doing here, Michiru? Come on. Oh my god.
もうあんたたちまた私の噂話してたでしょ。
What?
何度言えばわかるのよ。
What?
でも私も寂しくてこうして戻ってきたん。いえ、なんでもないわ。
Alright, so Michiru got lonely. She came back, guys.
今の言葉は忘れてちょうだい。 いやさ、忘れないでいいのよ。だが忘れて。
I like that. You can remember it if you want. Just make sure you forget it first.
やっぱ完璧。
Even perfecter. Vanitas, zebras don't eat people. Okay, so about the song.
ちょい。なんで無視するのよ。おかしいでしょ。
Sorry, but more than a tsundere, you're coming off as a blithering idiot with a pathological inability to make up her mind. Can't you be a little more subtle about this?
そんなに不自然だった？もっとナチュラルにいかなきゃ。身も心も。
Tsundere in body and mind. You gotta have to go through tsundere training. There's a lot of baka, and a lot of. It's not like I like that or anything. It's not like a. Couldn't you imagine like a tsundere training camp? Then you go there, like, are you here to join? Am I? Okay, you pass. Go in. Maybe I will. Soon Academy. Yo, I want this. Tsundere Academy. And everyone acts like a Tsun, or they're the Tsun in training. And there's always like a character that's really bad at it. And like you're the main character and you don't even have a personality because you're a main character in a visual novel. Even better. Somebody, please, Tsundere Academy, make it a thing. With Noir as its principal. The board of trustees are like everybody voiced by Ria Kugimiya. That's soon. Amanda's eyes flash as she watches Michiru Babylon. Even before she speaks, I can tell that she's decided to offer the perplexed girl forth as a sacrificial lamb.
ねえマキナ、せっかくだからミチルに作ってもらえば?
How to be dere? What's up, hipsters? How's it going, Minato? Being hipster. How's it going with you? How to be a dere. Step 1. Choose your dere. Step 2. Practice. A lot. Step 3. Practice. A lot. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Profit. Wait, what? You're singing, girl.
なるほど。チルチルに歌わせるっていうのはいいアイディアなのよさ。
Dun dun dun.
歌う？なんなのよ歌うって。それじゃあ今からオーディションするから脱いだ服はそこのカゴに入れてほしいのよさ。
Wait, what?
そこにカゴはないでしょ。そもそもどうして私が脱がなきゃいけないのよ。
I mean, that's a thing, right? Yeah, why should she take off her clothes? Hey.
さらに言えば何のオーディションなのよ。謎が謎を呼んじゃってるじゃないの。
Mysteries.
それじゃあミチル、謎はあんたに任せたから頑張ってね。
Good luck.
ちょっと待ってよ。何をどう頑張るの？歌よ歌を頑張ってほしいのよさ。
Dun dun. Tsundere phone.
歌を歌えばいいの？私が？
Yeah.
そうなのよさ。チルチルもロラに興味あるでしょ？
I like how it makes less and less sense as Machina talks. Venice, Yan Academy would be a little bit dangerous. Yan Academy is like a military grade prison boot camp.
ロラ？
Rolla.
そうロラ。馬じゃなくてロラ。わかる？もちろんわかるわよ。馬じゃない方のロラでしょ。知ってるに決まってるじゃない。そうね、あれはね、すごく興味あるわね。
Well, you're trapped now, Michiru.
だよね。ビラビラーンってしてるしね。
Good stuff, yeah.
ビラ、そうね、ビラビラよね。そこがいいのよね。
Really? Not the glowy part?
そこがいいの？そこがそうよ。
Yeah, the droopy design, man, you know.
ねえチルチル、本当にローラのこと分かってる？
Uh-oh, she's getting called out on her BS!
分かってるに決まってるでしょ。むしろ隠してたけど、私こそがローラですもの。じゃーん。
チルチルってローラだったの？
Oh my god! She's Aurora all along! Wait, what?
そうよ。チルチルのローラはビラビラだったのよ。なんだかすごい抵抗あるフレーズなんだけど。
I'll be going now if you don't mind.
ダメに決まってるでしょ。もうちょっととどまっていなさい。
Damn it! Just listening to the conversation is giving me a serious headache, but if you insist, I guess I'll endure it for a little longer.
じゃあチルチルはローラだけど、ローラのためにオリジナルソングを歌うのよさ。
Dun dun dun.
そうね。ローラのためにオリジナル。そうね。歌わないとね。歌うわよ。しっかり聞いてなさいよね。
Wow, she went through a lot of phases, or faces there.
そういえば私昨日からオリジナルソングの一つでも作って一発歌いたい気分だったのよ。ちょうどいいタイミングだったわ。
Really?
それじゃあ歌うわよ。
Alright guys, get ready. Earplugs, whatnot. Headphone users rip.
そうだ。あんたたちのために歌ってあげるわけじゃないんだからね。
Sure. Can't do without the formalities, however utterly pointless they may be.
ではでは。
Dun dun dun.
拍手ぐらいしなさいよ。
Wait, what? Really? We're applauding before it starts?
パチパチ。
Bachi bachi, clap, 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 yay!
ではでは。どんな感じの歌詞がいいの
？Wait, Kirino, did you ditch Kirino? What?
ね、甘さが伝わるやつがいいのよさ。
Sweetness, huh?
甘いのね。わかったわ。
Really? Michiru, do you really understand? When she says sweetness, it's because the song is for her past.
ちょっと黙ってて。今歌詞考えてるから。よし、できた。弾くわよ。
Alright, everyone get ready for the performance that will knock your socks off.
では。いずれドリーミング、私の心はマイハー。
What?
放課後あなたを待ってる大火の裏。好きキスやだやだウォンチュー。憧れちゃうのよ南風からの東風。最終的に無風。
ポカーン。
Okay. Oh, it's so good. She did not understand. She did not understand.
歌い切ったわね。
That was 10 out of 10. Best song on iTunes. Go buy it. It's gonna be negative money because they have to pay you to listen to it again. I don't know Minato. Michiru acts. She's really bad at acting the Soon part, but she's supposed to be acting like a tsundere, and she's pretty bad at it. So I wouldn't say she's. Kirino's like pretty much a bitch in comparison. Michiru, my friend.
何よ、これで満足したでしょ。
My apologies. It seems our explanation was insufficient. We needed you to come up with an advertising jingle for a pastry manufacturer called Bonbore. Doctor, I need a working brain for a dumb soon. Sorry, Vanitas. That's the full package, brain not included. You see, the company's trying to find a song for their next commercial, with an Aurora viewing tour as the grand prize. Makina's hoping to win the contest. That was the whole point of this entire exercise. Schwa. Coworker, my son watches me. I promise he doesn't. Coworker, my son watches Japanese things. Me. This is a video game my friend is playing right now. Alivar, make your coworker's son watch this. Done. Enter me. If your son watches lollies, you need to have a serious talk. That's beautiful. When Makina asked you for lyrics expressive of sweetness, she wanted you to describe the flavor of a manju bun, not come up with a saccharine pseudo-poetry. Accordingly, the original song you just offered us was an utter waste of effort. You have covered yourself in disgrace, and the world would be a happier place if none of this had ever happened. My condolences. Do you know this? Are you sure? King, I hope you got your game or your refund. I'm pretty sure all of us in the chat can sing better than what Michiru just performed, but guys, you have to admit, it pulled at the heartstrings, as in it almost caused a heart attack. Aw, poor Michiru, I guess. Guys, we're not gassing anybody. We're just gonna keep her from singing forever. Mufu! Ugh. You want me to sing? No. Well, I guess I can sing, but... It'd be amazing if Yuji was like excellent at singing in comparison. Yeah, I don't mind. Here goes. What? Whoa! Whoa! What's this? Well, there's lots of... Whoa! Anime karaoke! Oh, what was that? There's lots of manju out there, but ours are made with care. So if you really want the best, you'll want to put us to the test. Here and there might be pretty fair, but just put them to the test, and ours will prove the best. Bonbore brand manju. Alright, there you go. They're the best. Something along those lines? That was amazing. I like how I played some 8-bit remix. I was like, whoa, whoa, what's happening? It's great. Pop music in general tends to be pretty formulaic, and advertising jingles in particular usually have fairly simple, catchy patterns. I just combined a few of those. Man, completely pointless simulation.
もう信じられない。私帰る。
Poor Michiru, bye. See ya.
山に
Going to the mountains?
部屋によ。
山の
山に部屋はない。
山にも部屋はあるよね。山小屋とかさ。あるもん。あるじゃん。
They're like mountain cabins and stuff. That's not what she's really upset about. I think our good-natured ribbing may have angered her somewhat.
ありゃりゃ、チルチルを傷つけちゃったのよさ。
Yes, we did. I think it's more accurate to say we gave her the opportunity to disgrace herself. The most serious damage to her ego was entirely self-inflicted. For a person with a standard capacity for embarrassment, that level of humiliation might have inspired a suicide attempt on the spot. Thank goodness she's too stupid to know much in the way of shame.
あまねさん、お買い物お待たせしました。あれ？
さっち、いいところに来たのよ。今ね、チルチルがご立腹みたいなんだけど、代わりに謝ってもらってもいい？
Yeah, you know.
それは構わないけど、今はあまねさんにお届け物をしている最中だから、その後になってもいい？
Oh, did Amana escape while we're watching Michiru embarrass herself?
あまねの頼みなら後回しにしても大丈夫。本人もそう言ってたし。
Makina, she's going to kill you.
それならそうするけど。
それじゃ、チルチルをよろしくなのよ。
She ran away, plain and simple. Metal, you know what? Don't worry about it. Yuji, excellent commercial jingle, and Sachi's back.
風見さん、私うまく事態が把握できていないのですが。
Sachi's naturally confused, so I provided a brief summary of the circumstances.
なるほど、そういうことだったんですね。
Anime karaoke. After a moment of silent contemplation, Sachi seems to have reached a conclusion.
それはおそらくあまねさんが安請け合いしてしまったのが原因だと思います。だとしたらあまねさんにも謝っていただいた方がいいかもしれません。
Sachi, wow, that's actually a very logical deduction.
もちろん買い物に行っていた私にも責任はあります。おそらく7割弱は私の責任です。
Sachi, I'm pretty sure that you're only like 0% at fault. I'm not surprised to hear you say that, but I have to disagree.
8割強ですか？
No, less. No, your responsibility is pretty close to 0. I think we should probably Amana own up on this one.
はい、それはそうですね。それが誠意というものです。みちる様に不愉快な思いをさせてしまったわけですし、あまねさんには謝っていただきます。しかし、マキちゃんから頼まれた以上は、私も一緒に謝らせていただきます。
I see. In that case, shall we drag Amana along and make it a group apology?
はい、わかりました。
Yep, let's get her.
というわけで、みちる様に謝っていただけませんか？私も一緒に謝らせていただきますので。
Amana's like, oh, god damn it.
もう、なんでこんなことに。軽い気持ちでやんなきゃよかった。
It's okay, Metal. You can rewatch it in the upload. Alright, see ya, Olivar. Love you! Hugs!
では、床に顔つけ、額が擦り切れるほどの、いわゆるこすり土下座の準備をしてください。
We're not doing the bloody kowtow.
いわゆる土下座するまでの本気の謝罪しなくちゃいけないの？
Dogeza. Deep bow.
もちろんです。万が一、みちる様が許してくれなければ、私も責任を取って 腹を切る覚悟です。
Please! No harakiri.
きっと土下座しなくても許してくれるし、許してくれなくても腹は切らなくていいと思うけど、っていうか切っちゃダメでしょ腹は。そうでしょうか。日本人の責任の取り方として一番有効なのは腹を切ることだと本で読んだことがあります。
Yeah, but you don't have to go that far.
それがダメならどこを切れば責任が取れるでしょうか。
Just apologize. You know, Sachi.
どこも切らなくてもいいと思うけど。わかりました。あまねさんがそこまでおっしゃるのであれば切るのはやめます。その代わり粉砕させます。
No!
ちゃんと謝るからそういうこと言わないの。みちる早く開けて。そうしないと取り返しのつかないことになりそう。
There's gonna be a lot of... No. You know, this certain people thing for bad things happening, I don't think bad things should happen to people as a whole. You know, because overall, most people aren't bad people. Now, with that said, are there a lot of people that need to atone for things? Yeah, absolutely. There's a ton of, like, there's politicians in the world, and suddenly the FBI is at my door. Anyway, going back to the game.
みちる様、出てきていただけませんね。やはりもう許してはくれないのでしょうか。
No, Sachi, don't jump to conclusions.
余談ですが、粉砕とは粉のように砕くと書くのをご存知ですか？
I did not know that.
みちる、開けてちょっと、そんなに慌てて何なのよ。うるさいでしょ。
And I bet she's gonna be eating ice cream or something.
みちる様が怒っている。これはやはり普通の謝り方では許してくれないかもしれません。となれば私が。
No!
待ってさっちゃん、まだ返事聞いてないでしょ。ねえみちる、ちゃんと謝れば許してくれるわよね。そうでしょ。そうだって言って。許す？もちろん決まってるじゃない。
Grammar's going.
よかった。
She's gonna probably be like, she's gonna probably pull a student moment, right? Because the music went quiet.
謝ったって絶対に許してあげないんだからね。決まった。
Yup! It's happening!
そうじゃなくて。
Future, my friend, I really think you should drop the Cinder Act for the time being.
何を言ってるのよ。これはキャラなんかじゃないわよ。本当に私は怒ってるんですからね。
Uh-oh. Grammar level code.
絶対に許してなんてあげないから。
Oh, snap.
それで何を許さない？
Oh, no! Oh, no!
まさかみちる様がこんなに怒っていらっしゃるとは。これはもう私一人では責任を取れないのではないでしょうか。
Uh-oh.
わかりますか、あまねさん。私の言っている意味がお分かりですか？二人で一緒に粉砕連帯責任を取るということでよろしいですか？
Oh, no! Amana's dead, too! Poor Venus. The 5 stars will eventually come.
本当にごめんなさい。許してくださいって言うた。許しなさい。
I like when she was like being...
許さないって言ってるでしょ。何度も言わせないで。それで何を？ねえ、何を許すか教えてよ。
Michiru's like confused and then like trying to be soon. This is a beautiful scene, guys. This is comedy gold.
あまねさん、 まず私がお手本を。さて、どの指からにしましょうか。
Oh no! Sachi, stop!
ねえユージ、どうなってるの？
Okay, to make a long story short, Makina asked Amana to sing, but she pushed the job off to you, ultimately resulting in your thorough humiliation. Sachi is planning to atone for this misdeed by pulverizing her fingers.
意味わかんないんだけど、サチ関係なくない？
Vanitas, just remember on the very first roll, you can't get a 5-star servant, okay? Well, pretty much nothing.
だよね。それなのになぜ？申し訳ございません。マキちゃんに頼まれたからという私の事情でご迷惑をおかけいたしました。その責任を取って指を、すべての指を。
No!
いや、そういうことじゃないから。そういうことじゃないのに責任を取ろうとしてしまって申し訳ございません。かくなる上はこの小峰幸、腹を、すべての腹を。許すからやめて、お願いだからね。ごめんなさい。許すから許して。
Please! I forgive you, so please forgive me! Oh wait, you didn't know you couldn't get a 5-star servant on the very first summon? That's given to you? Oops.
許していただけるのですか？ほらね、みちるもこう言ってることだし、落ち着いて。本当に許していただけるのでしょうか？
Well, that stings, Vanitas.
本当だから、嘘じゃないから。だから安心してね。
Hey Michiru, what happened to your Tsundere pride?
嘘じゃないんだからね。
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I don't think it counts if you just drop your real thoughts into the stock phrases.
うるさいわね。とにかく私は許したのよ。だから物騒なことはやめてちょうだい。
Dangerous stuff, no!
はい、かしこまりました。だそうです。よかったですね、あまねさん。
Amana felt really, really sorry.
よかった。本当によかった。みちる、ありがとう。
Everyone's like really happy.
よかったんだからね。安心したんだからね。それではあまねさん、次に先ほど頼まれたお買い物の件なのですが。あ、すっかり忘れてたわよ。あったの？アイスクリンちゃん。はい、もちろんです。山陽のアイス売り場になかったので、責任を取ってその場で自害しようかと思いましたが。
What?
駅向こうの省営の冷凍食品コーナーに紛れていたのを発見し、感涙にむせび泣きました。それではお待たせいたしました。売り切れ続出、噂の黒子。
It seems it's completely melted in the heat. Nothing but ice cream soup at this point, I imagine. Oh no! Such! Why do anime girls have big eyes? King. It's because in anime physics, their tear ducts have 50 gallons of tears stored up so they can cry at will if needed. It's true. Look it up. Anime physics. True story. Sachi's return to tranquility seems to have been short-lived, as she currently exhibiting pronounced nystagmus. In less technical terms, her eyes are spinning around like those of a cartoon animal that just took an anvil to the head.
さっちゃん？いいのよ。仕方ないのよ、この暑さだから。私、お買い物を遂行できずに、私。
If it is, you just have to roll for a really good 4-star servant in Fate Go on the very first roll. If you want to roll for a 5-star, you would have to go until you actually earn 30 Saint Quartz and then roll on the banner to see what you get. A careless mistake of this sort must be a truly bitter pill to swallow, considering Sachi's obsessive devotion to her duties. Her evident dismay is almost disturbing to watch. No one seems to know what to say. Oddly enough, the first of us to speak is Michiru. And stranger still, she does so in a bright, cheerful voice that cuts decisively through the awkward atmosphere.
Ah, よかったよかった。ちょうどよかった。ちょっとサチ、それ早く渡しなさいよ。いやー、本当にいいタイミングだったわね。
Like, I don't know if it's possible, Phineas. That video might be trolling you. A lot of people have confirmed, like, in the Japanese community of Fako that it should not be. I mean, like, I would double check, but I'm pretty sure it's impossible. And to be fair, like, I started with 4 stars and yeah. Like, and it's fine.
それはどういうことでしょうか。
私、このアイスを溶かして食べるの大好きなのよ。今もちょうど溶かして食べたいなって思ってた時に抜群のタイミングで出すんだもん。びっくりしちゃった。
Whoa, this genius Michiru play.
そうなんですか。
そうよ。さあ、それちょうだい。一気飲みするから。
Forcefully seizing the liquid ice cream from the dubious Sachi, Michiru peels the lid off the carton with a smile. The contents slosh thickly against the sides of the container. Thanks to the ominous color of the black sesame, it resembles nothing so much as a deep, dark swamp. I started with a Tamamo Cat, and I think Kaleidoscope, maybe? So, like, I was basically set, because having an attack all berserker with Kaleidoscope is a pretty decent start. Plus, because it was the very beginning when the game first came out, I was able to roll my second 30, so I got a second Tamamo Cat, like, right off the bat. Martha's decent, too. She's decent for starting Rider as well. In fact, a lot, like, you know, unless you're specifically rolling for, like, Emiya or Hercules, like, because you like them. Seen them both multiple times. Like, you know, but, like, ideal Berserker is still Heracles. And, like, Emiya is still a very good choice for Archer, because once he gets his power-up strengthening quest, he becomes amazing. Till then, he's an Archer. Is she really drinking this? Oh god.
今苦しそうなおえつにも似た音が。
言ってないわよ。最高。これよ、これ。求めていたのはこれなのよ。よかったわね、さっちゃん。みちるってば大喜びじゃない。
So it would seem her face may be stained a disturbing shade of gray, but just look at that smile. Oh, she's dying. Sachi, don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nice job melting that ice cream.
そうなんですか。みちる様のお役に立ててよかったです。
Guys, just remember, if you play long enough, you will get 5 stars.
でも、あまねさんに頼まれた買い物なのに、その使命を果たせなかったのが心残りで、ここはやはり粉砕という形での責任を。
いや、いいのよ。私はほら、なんだ。バカね。それは安心して。
Bloody Michiru, you crazy drunkard. Uh-oh.
私が個人的に買ったのが部屋の冷蔵庫にあるから、それをあまねにあげるわ。ちゃんと冷えてるから、あまねも喜ぶはずよ。
Oh, snap.
本当ですか？
ちょっと持ってくるから待ってなさいよね。
Quick, give Michiru mouth to mouth. Well, she might be dead. What was that cartoon? It's like, woo!
これ、アイス。
ありがとうございます。
あ、あんたのために持ってきたわけじゃないんだからね。
I really think she strained the suspension of disbelief on that one, but as a kind and thoughtful man, I tactfully decide to keep that opinion to myself.
じゃあ、さっちゃん、半分あげるから一緒にロビーに食べに行こうか。よろしいんですか？もちろんよ。お使いしてきてくれたお礼も込めてね。
Hey.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Yeah, they're eating ice cream together.
おいしくいただいたら承知しないからね。
What? Amane walks off with Sachi in tow. Michiru watches them until they're out of sight, gingerly rubbing her belly with both hands. For a tsundere, you're remarkably considerate at times.
何よそれ。私は本当に黒ごまアイスは溶けてた方が好きなんだからね。
I see. All right then, if you say so.
ちょっと変な勘繰りしないでよね。
Like what?
私がアイスを。あれ、勘繰りしてない？してないなら言う必要ないわ。
Yes, you don't really need to tell me. On a completely unrelated subject, take a few of these. It's Serogan. Herbal remedy does wonders for indigestion.
わっさ！こんなの女の子に渡すなんておかしいんじゃないの？っていうかこれ本当に薬？なんか丸めたゴミみたいなんだけど。
Hey! Quit yapping and swallow a few. It'll help a bit. You feel terrible, don't you?
そう。ああ、ユージ。
What? Spit it out.
せんめん。
What?
せめて遠いにしなさいよね。ブワーカ。
I see. It seems there's still somewhat lacking in consideration toward women. The bitter scent of uncoated Serogan pills tickles my nose as they turn away from the tsundere woman's room. Might be a simple misunderstanding on my part, but I'm beginning to think she may have a surprisingly thoughtful side. There you go, guys. Wow. So, Sachi almost died. This school doesn't employ a gym teacher. Yes, we know this. They play Calvin ball. And yet, our curriculum includes regularly scheduled physical education periods. It's said that late in the course of a certain war, a dearth of instructors meant the intensive training of new conscriptions was truly worthless. It was continued mainly to keep up appearances. Similar motives probably apply in this case. With no teacher, this class is of course educational in name alone. Essentially, it's no different from the recreation periods we were assigned at my previous school. We're simply given independent drill time, in which we're free to pursue whatever exercise we deem necessary to maintain our physical condition. Alright, I'm going for a run. Anyone want to come along?
このクソ暑いのになんで走んなきゃいけないのよ。バカじゃないの？
ランナーズハイも度を越せば中毒症状を起こすそうよ。気をつけて。
Yuji's addicted to running, guys. Look, you guys, this is gym class, okay? Would it kill you to at least change into more appropriate clothing?
私は
Yeah, I know, Sachi. It's a maid uniform specialized for physical exercise, right? Good enough. How about the rest of you?
でもうちのジャージってかっこ悪いのよさ。だからあんまり着たくないのよ。
What? Don't be spoiled. Compared to the baby blue sweats JSDF recruits get, it's downright fashionable.
まあ仕方がないんじゃない？ランニングなら私が付き合ってあげるからさ。
Of course, Amanda would. You're not wearing the right clothes either, you know.
いや、さすがにこの年であのジャージは着れないわよ。せめてフロントがフルジップだったらまだマシなんだけど、それに足んとこにゴムついてんだよ。
Rubber bits on the pants? So what? It's perfectly functional.
はいはい。それじゃあさっさとかけっこ始めましょうか。兵隊さん走れ走れってね。
Don't come crying to me if you get exhausted halfway through.
ああ、本当に行っちゃったわよ、あの二人。この暑い中を走って何が楽しいんだか。
Suoman is bitchin' he. Rolling around in a man's bed sheets. Oh yeah. Alright, see you, Metal. Have fun making dinner.
あまね、最近少し太ったって言ってたから、きっとダイエットする気なのよさ。
Oh man. Run with Yuji then.
それで私たちはどうしましょうか。
There's 4 of you guys.
別に何もしないでいいんじゃない？ねえ、ユミコ。
そうね。何をしろと決められているわけではないし、たまには日に当たりなさいといった時間だから、常識の範囲であれば何をしていても構わないのではなくて。
Oh man.
私は向こうの木陰で読書をさせてもらうわ。
Yo, Sakagi's like, yeah, we're here to get fresh air and sunshine, but I'm gonna be in the shade reading a book. Okay, thanks, bye.
わあ、なんでいつの間にあんなサマーベッドなんか用意したのよ。
She was exercising by carrying it around me, true, clearly.
私はただこんな暑い日には木陰でレモンソーダでも飲みながら静かに読書がしたいわねとつぶやいただけなのだけれど、気がつけば心優しいメイドさんが用意してくれていたのよ。
Ah, Sachi.
サチ、あんたか？
はい、お望みでしたらみちる様の分もご用意いたしますが。
悪くはないんだけど、私ってば一箇所でじっとしてるのってどうしても苦手なのよね。
ま、お好きになさいな。くれぐれも私の邪魔をしないように。
Dun dun dun.
ち、あの女、言いたいことだけ言っちゃったわよ。
Hmm.
ふんじゃ、私は自己鍛錬を始めるのよさ。
What? Machina's training. The Fruit of Grisaia? You see no fruit. It's because it's about the 6 fruits, or the 6 students, who are the fruit of the world of Grisaia. I actually am not sure where the name comes from myself. I don't know, Grisaia no Kajitsu.
自己鍛錬ってあんたは何する気よ。
Cat training.
おお、そうな。まずは軽い有酸素運動で体の中の窒素を抜いて、それから風見流スーパー護身術の訓練をしようと思っているのよさ。
What? 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 These students are too free-willed, Minato? A lot less of a schedule constraint than Persona 3's gameplay, that's for sure.
はあ？何それ？スーパー護身術？なんかうさんくさいわね。
Except that's taught by probably Yuji.
あんた、なんか最近ユージと仲良くしてると思ったらそんなもの習ってたわけ？
Something tells me Machina's like gonna be OP now. Wait, I'm taking the fruit of innocence from these guys? What did I do? Wait, what?
そんなものとは何ですか？絶えず弱者が被害者となるこの世の中で。
Oh my god, Machina has learned too much from Yuji!
護身術はとても大切なのよ。しかもスーパーなのよ。決して侮ってはいけないのよ。
Dun dun dun!
まあ言いたいことはわかるわよ。でもそんなもの習って実際に効果なんてあるの？
そこまで疑うのならば試してみるがよろしい。どこからでもかかってきなさい。
Dun dun dun! Machina! Come at me, bro!
そうね。じゃあ行くわよ。
Something tells me Michiru's gonna be on the ground.
助けて、マグロマン。
どの辺がスーパーなのか私に分かるように教えてもらえる？
チルチルってば一から教えないとわからない人？
ムカつくわね。きょとんとした顔で私を見ないで。
Hey, how's it going, Rondo? Wait, what?
いいですか？つまりね、普段どんなに練習をしていてもいざとなったら怖くなって動けなくなっちゃうのよさ。だったら下手に武術とか覚えて変な自信つけちゃうより、まずは大声で人を呼ぶ練習をしておくのが一番なんだって。
Oh my god, that's actually really common sense. That's some common sense, Sir Makina.
何よそれ、結局人頼みじゃない。
いえ、でもそれで間違っていないのだそうですよ。
Hey, Sachi's back.
大声で人を呼べば相手は大抵動揺しますし、実際みちる様も思わずマキちゃんを掴んでいた手を離してしまいましたよね。
そりゃあまあ急にあんな大声出されれば誰だってびっくりするし。
風見さんがおっしゃるには、実際の路上強盗などの場合、大抵の犯人は最初に大声を出すなと脅してくるそうですが、それは転ずれば大声を出されれば仕事にならないからです。犯人に逆らわず言う通りにしていればいいという考え方もありますが、一度犯人にこいつは逆らわないやつだと思われると、要求は次第にエスカレートして最後には殺害に至るといったケースも少なくはないそうです。
Oh, so statistics.
そこでまずは大きな声を出す。大きな声を出されれば犯人は必ずびっくりして、誰かが来たら捕まるかもしれないと考えるのよさ。
Alright, see you, Hakan.
そうなるとやけを起こして相手に怪我をさせるより、このまま何もしないで逃げた方がいいって考えるのよさ。
なるほど。なんか一理あるような気がしてきたわね。でも諦めの悪い犯人だったり周りに誰もいないような状況だったらどうするのよ。意味なくない？
ところが意味はあるのよさ。大声を出すことで全身の筋肉が適度にほぐれるから、恐怖で萎縮していた筋肉が動くようになるのです。反撃に出るのはそれからなのよさ。
反撃？何をするのよ。
じゃあチルチルが犯人役ね。ナイフを持った路上強盗いい？
ああ、はいはい、ナイフね。右手それとも左手？
どっちでもいいのよさ。と言いつつ私も利き腕の右手を体の後ろに隠す。ビビったね。こいつ何か武器を隠し持っているのかと一瞬警戒したね。そしてじりじりと焦げつくような睨み合いが続くのよさ。この間にも犯人は強行するか逃げるかでずっと悩みながらも体の後ろに隠された私の手の動き、肩の動きに意識が集中する。ほらほら、何が飛び出してくるかわからないのよ。ナイフかもしれない、ピストルかもしれない。
Oh, pistol.
何かもっと簡単なエアスプレーを吹きかけられたり、例えば携帯電話を投げつけられても隙はできる。
Call 911 with the cell phone.
そんなことを考えていると私の動きから目がそらせない。どんどん集中する。右腕一本を隠すことで 相手の動きを牽制しつつ相手の思考すら支配する。
Wow, this super defensive technique is pretty good.
お見事。
こうやって素早く相手の懐に肉吐く。みぞおち、顎、鼻なんかの人体の急所をめがけて強烈な頭突きをぶちかますのよさ。
Headbutts.
これぞ肉弾攻め。
けどあんた今一瞬消えて。
She got rocked. Yeah, she did.
そう、それがずらしと縮地なのよさ。人間は意識して集中すればするほど焦点は小さくなるのよ。その狭くなった相手の意識外にスッと体をずらしてしまえば一瞬見えなくなったと錯覚する。
It's easy to be Michiru.
素早く肉吐く。
みちる様、しっかり。このままでは惨めに逮捕されてしまいますよ。反撃です。反撃してください。
相手が逆上して襲いかかってきても慌てて逃げてはいけないのよさ。その昔スパルタの母はこう言いました。剣が短いと嘆くよりも一歩踏み込めばよいと。
What? Who said this?
こんな時はむしろ相手に向かって一歩前に踏み込むのよさ。そうするとこんな風に相手は頭突きを警戒して自然と上体を引くのよさ。そんで相手の体重が上半身に乗っている時に両肩をポンと押してやれば、はっ、わったっちょね、簡単にバランスを崩すでしょ。このまま荷重の抜けた下半身にタックル入れて膝の裏を掴んでグッと持ち上げてやれば簡単に倒せるけど、ここはあえてそうしないで後ろに倒れないように踏ん張ってる相手の襟首を掴んで引き寄せる。
This looks like it's gonna end poorly for Michiru.
引き寄せてやると相手の力も加わってかなりのスピードで引き寄せることができます。あとは相手の顎に横合いから軽くパーンとパンチを放てば勝手にカウンターになって脳震盪を起こします。はい、パーンとね。
Oh no! Oh no! Boom!
相手の眼鏡がブルンと揺れて目を開いたままばったりと倒れ込んだらチャンスです。ブーツを履いた足で相手の喉を思い切り踏みつけて呼吸器官を潰すか腹を蹴って内臓を破裂させるのよさ。こんな感じで
Michiru is dead.
そして相手が動かなくなったら周囲を警戒しつつその場を立ち去り最寄りの警察に駆け込んで叫ぶ。助けてください、私暴漢に襲われたんです。はい、叫んで。
助けてください。私暴漢に襲われたんです。
オーケー、これで完璧。
This is my favorite part of the stream. We're we gotta meet your own count? Oh my god, that'd be so glorious. There's so many times. So many times.
完璧じゃないわよ。むしろあんたが暴漢。
Michiru's dead. I'm sorry, guys.
そっか、こっちが被害者だってアピールしながら戦うの忘れてた。頭突きとか蹴りを入れるときにね、大きな声で「やめてください」とか「助けてください」って叫びながら攻撃するのよ。いい？これ大事よ。
Heh, heh, heh. But Michiru's dead.
過剰な暴力を加えて相手の反撃能力を抹殺しつつも被害者面。まさにスーパー護身術だね、マキちゃん。
Yes, super self-defense.
まあ相手がチルチルだからうまくいったけど、実際は大声出すだけにしとけってお兄ちゃんは言ってたのよさ。
You're not even supposed to do all this.
格闘術はまず大声を出す勇気を得るために習うものなんだってさ。
Oh
戦う
man.
ために習うんじゃなくて、安全に逃げるための護身術ってわけだよね。
Save and own because someone's seen DBZ Bridge one too many times. Who gets owned more, Krillin or Michiru? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Wait, what?
そういうことなのよさ。
何綺麗にまとめようとしてんのよ。
そうよ。あまり体力バカの言うことを真に受けない方がいいわよ。
What?
おあまねもう戻ってきたの？
Probably because Yuji's like going crazy.
やっぱ無理。暑い。学校の周りを一周走っただけでドロドロ汗が出てきた。人の走れる気温じゃない。死んじゃう。
Wow, it looks like a pretty big school too.
お兄ちゃんはどうしたのよさ。
あいつ人間じゃない。涼しい顔してそのまま駅の方に向かって走っていたわ。あれはサイボーグよ。
Of course, Yuji did.
そういえば以前風見さんもご自身で、俺はそういう風に作られた人間なんだっておっしゃっていましたしね。
Really?
誰かあいつにはっきりと言いなさいよ。マキナにあんま変なこと教えるなって。おかげで私は
Michiru's just like crumpled in the ground, guys. She's dead.
っていうか、なんでミチルは泥だらけでぶっ倒れてるの？
なぜならそれは私が被害者だから。
Makina, a very happy victim.
ごめん。私バカだから全然意味がわからない。
Soon after having returned to the athletic grounds, I ended up having to apologize to Michiru over something or other in order to deflect a mysterious fit of violent indignation. And to this day, I have no idea what she was so angry about. No, you... Okay. Yep. This game is beautiful, guys.
ちょうどいいところでチャイムね。それじゃあ現代文の授業はここまでにしましょうか。
Oh, Chizuru teaches modern Japanese. At the sound of the bell, the principal promptly cuts off the lesson and puts away her chalk. Her consistent punctuality in these matters is reminiscent of a clock-punching civil servant counting down the years until retirement. Perhaps I should try to learn from her example.
ってことは待ちに待ったご飯の時間なのよ。一日お預けを食らった豚のようにみんなでブヒブヒ言いながらむさぼり食うのよさ。
Makina, I understand what you're trying to say. Don't say it, by the way.
今の言葉遣いの悪さは見逃してあげるけど、ご飯の時はお行儀よくね。
If not, you're not eating. Yes.
それから午後の授業は音楽だから教室を間違えないようにね。
What? Music class. Even as she passes on the reminder, the principal is efficiently putting away her textbooks. As soon as the words are out of her mouth, she exits the classroom with the cheerful expression of an office lady thinking over her
そう
lunch.
いえば音楽の授業って久しぶりかも。
Really? Think of her lunch menu. Okay. It was a little bit cut off. It happens. Alright, see you, King. This is the first time I see elected music for my afternoon elective. What's the class like at this school?
他の学校と特別違うようなところはないと思うけど、
Really?
合唱が多いわね。ほら、モルジブとか。
Moldova?
それってもしかしてモルダウのこと？
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell's a Moldova? The Moldova is us. Oh, Smetana, yeah.
あれ、それって株価のことじゃなかったっけ？
Oh my god, this is like literally the word association game with Michiru.
全然違うんだけど、もうモルジブでいいや。
Yeah, whatever.
なんか
Yeah, she did.
でも次の授業では楽器演奏をやるって髪がロールキャベツみたいになってるあの先生が言ってたのよ。
What? Cabbage roll hair? Who the hell is this? An instrumental performance.
なんでも各自が好きな楽器を持ち寄ってみんなで一つの曲を演奏するらしいのよさ。
What kind of after-school tea time band are we starting here?
前回の音楽は2週間くらい前になるけれど、そんなことを言っていたかしら。
Sakaki's like, what? Really?
まあ妄想力豊かなユミちゃんには別の言葉に聞こえたかもしれないけれど、私は確かにそう聞いたのよ。
Makio just like, not even low-key, just insulted Sakaki here. And I'm pretty sure she's messing with us.
それだけ自信があるなら本当にそう言ったんでしょうね。
Yumiko, don't get caught up in it.
でも急に好きな楽器って言われてもどれにするか迷っちゃうわよね。
I bet Yuji already has one picked out, like a safe choice.
だったら昼休みの間に決めておけばいいじゃない。
決めるってわざわざ音楽準備室を開けてもらって。
忘れたのあまね。このクラスにはサチがいるのよ。
What?
あ、なるほど。
Oh. Seems she's suggesting we have our dedicated miracle worker pull musical instruments out of her hat.
みちる様の言いたいことは分かりました。お望みとあらばこの小峰幸喜んで裸になりましょう。
Wait, what?
誰が学校でストリップをやれって言ったのよ。
すみません、みちる様は両党かと思っていたのですが違いましたか？
Sorry, I thought you were gay, girl. My bad.
全然違うわよ。ツンデレだけでも大変なのに妙な設定追加しないでよね。
どさくさに紛れてツンデレは設定って言っちゃってるし。浅はかね。
まあいいわ。とりあえず試しに一つ楽器を用意してみてちょうだい。
Get us a musical instrument.
それは構いませんが、どの楽器にしましょう？
そうね。じゃあ無難なところでソプラノリコーダーなんかを。
Soprano recorder?
はい、わかりました。
As soon as she formally received her orders, Sachi runs over to her locker in the usual manner.
お待たせしました。こちらになります。
She had done in her locker, of course. In no time at all, she returns to Michiru and hands over the requested wind instrument.
確かにソプラノリコーダーね。でこれ裏に私の名前が彫ってあるんだけど。
リコーダーには紛失と誤用がつきものですから、事前に名前を入れさせていただきました。
ということはもしかして頼めば私たちの分も？
はい、漢字で8文字以内でしたら。
Whoa! That's a lot of recorders, Sachi.
すごいけどちょっと怖い。
That's a little that's really amazing, but also a little crazy. It's so scary. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, I'm impressed, Sachi. Not only did you prepare the instrument instantly, you're apparently a fairly competent engraver.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, that's important, right? Michiru's like, uh-oh.
ではでは、ちょっとブルっちゃったチルチルに代わって、ここからは私が進行を務めたいのだけど。各自、自分がやってみたいと思ってる楽器をサッチンにリクエストしていくって感じでいい？
Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
おし、んじゃ
within the next 5 minutes.
これでよしと。
What? Seems our preparations are complete.
はい、リクエストされたものは一通り用意できました。
While I've been sitting here reading my paperback, Sachi has been methodically carrying musical instrument cases of various shapes and sizes into the classroom. This seems to be the last of them. By the way, what did you go with, Sakaki?
リコーダーよ。
Sorry, didn't quite catch that.
あれとリコーダーよ。笑いたければ好きなだけ笑うといいわ。
I don't really think it's anything to get that defensive about. Definitely a bit of a surprising choice, though.
そうそう、ユミちゃんっていいとこのお嬢様だから。
What, does she play a harp?
ザマスって10秒に1回くらい喋るおばちゃんにバイオリンとか習ってるイメージだったのよさ。
Maybe she doesn't like it.
.芸術に関する習い事は何もしていなかったのよ。
Really?
だから満足な演奏ができるようなものは小さい頃に習ったリコーダーくらいしか。
Ah.
榊さんも可愛いところあるんだね。
Amana's here to go, oh, you're such a cutie.
スオさん。ごめん、ついからかいたくなっちゃって。
Just had to tease you. I understand that she's upset, but why glare at me?
なら、スオさんはどんな楽器にしたの？
Oh snap, calling her out.
私はこれよ。
Really? An electric guitar. With obvious relish, Amana takes her instruments from its case and gives it a vigorous strum. I see, you chose an electric guitar, Amane.
やっぱり女子学生に似合う楽器って言ったらギターでしょ。
I mean, as a person who has watched K-On, yes, high school girls and guitars can go quite nicely. No, she requested a guitar from Sachi.
確かにスオさんには一番似合ってる楽器かもね。
Yeah, I know. Loud and proud.
そう？
まあ、なんていうか、ライブとかやった後に雪吊りの男とトイレでエッチなことしてそうなイメージ。
Oh, I did not expect that comment though. Holy crap.
あんたたちはどうしても私をビッチにしたいみたいね。
Ava is a bitch indeed. Just a thought here. She has a problem with her image. Maybe she could try to break the habit of aggressively mashing her tits against people?
まあでもギターのコードは3つくらいしか知らないんだけどね。
何よ、全然ダメじゃない。
I mean, 3 chords is still pretty good. Michu's dead. Yeah, I am wondering what Yuji's instrument is going to be. As for how often plushies need to replace their stuffing, we don't replace our stuffing. That's our internal organs, basically. Hopefully we don't bleed out too much. And if we do, we get a stuffing transfusion. You know, there's a big market about this. You know, I usually go to like Joann's Fabrics or something.
じゃあ、そういうミチルは何にしたのよ。
Soprano recorder, right?
ふふ、私はもちろんこれに決まってるじゃない。
Michiru proudly brandishes an enormous musical instrument. A harp?
そう知的な私にぴったりな楽器でしょ。
She's gonna get a haircut and those strings, I bet. Roar! Welcome, Oliver. Meow. Armando. Michiru's dead.
いや全然全く似合っていないわね。
むしろ楽器がかわいそう。
It'd be really funny if Michiru was good at playing the harp, but I don't know.
この際頭のツインテールで音を奏でてみてはいかがでしょう。
What? Just rub it.
なんで私だけコメントが辛辣なのよ。っていうか重っ、ハープ重っ。
She lifted it up too. Not to worry, I will now provide you with a musical instrument ideally suited to your capabilities, Michiru.
本当？
She's so happy, but she's gonna get disappointed really quick. Yeah. What is it? Okay, let's guess the instrument for Michiru, guys. I'm gonna go with a kazoo. I quietly nod to Sachi, who hands Michiru a small xylophone used in... Oh! Oh, okay. No, it's a small xylophone. I guess he usually playing the piano. Or drums. Quietly nod to Sachi, who hands Michiru a small xylophone used in the school's public announcement broadcasts. Not just a harmonica, Michiru. Kazoo, man. Kazoo's the best. Dubious as your physical strength may be, I think you should be able to handle this, right?
おまけに端から順に叩くだけでお知らせのメロディーになりますしね。
私は芸を覚えたてのチンパンジーじゃないんだからね。
Chimpanzees play xylophones? No one seems willing to answer that question. Apparently, I'm not the only one who thinks a performing ape is actually a pretty good match for Michiru in the brains department.
じゃあマキナは何の楽器にしたのよ。
私はシンセにしたのよさ。
A synth? As she speaks, Makina immediately sounds off a demonstration note.
といっても楽音を合成する機能は備わっていないので、キーボードといった方がわかりやすいかもしれません。
Hey, a keyboard. Oh yeah, apparently yeah, it's gonna snow in New York again. Somewhere, sometime. Alright, stay safe in the storm, Oliver, of course.
それよりそんな大きなものどうやって用意したの？
I mean, you know.
はい、これはさすがにロッカーの中で保管できませんので、速やかに音楽準備室に侵入して確保してきました。
Sachi's raid of the music storage room.
侵入ってね。
But she brought a harp somehow, so I don't know.
結局のところ最初から音楽準備室に行っておけばよかったって話よね。
Yep. So it would seem, yes.
でも鍵盤っていろんな音が出せて結構面白いのよ。
I have earplugs saved for the warning. And what would you use them for?
例えばそういえばチルチル、この前お兄ちゃんがチルチルのツインテールを褒めてたのよ。え、本当
Wow, that's actually really good.
とか。
人を実験台にするな。
他にも。うわあ、ユミちゃんがカッターで自分の服をズタボロに。
あなたの中で私がどんな人間になっているのかは知らないけれど、やらないわよ、私は。
Sakagi's like, no! Don't let Makina play again.
もう、ユミちゃんはノリ悪いな。
Stop trying to have fun.
そういう問題じゃないと思うけどね。
She's using it in strange ways, but the versatility of this instrument might make it a good fit for Makina as a complement to her limited powers of self-expression. Well then, last up would be Sachi. What instrument do you choose?
私はこれになります。
The smile, Sachi placed a block of wood slightly larger than a tissue box on top of her desk.
何 何これ金属の棒が2本刺さってるけど。
Oh. What is this? Yeah, theremin?
さすが風見さん、テルミンのこともご存知だったんですね。
From books, yes. This is the first time I actually laid eyes on one.
ねえねえ、何なの？そのテルミって名前の子がつけられるあだ名みたいな名前の楽器は。
Terumi. Don't trust a guy named Terumi.
テルミンというのはロシアで生まれた特殊な楽器で、本体に触れることなく空中にある手の位置だけで音程や音量を調節することができるらしいわ。
Yep. Yep, the theremin. It's a pretty cool instrument. You guys should look it up.
詳しいんだね。
Yeah, they're really cool.
きっとネットしてたら偶然名前を見かけて、どんなマスコットキャラかしらって勘違いで調べたことがあるだけなのよさ。
What? Really? Nail on the head? Don't trust anybody named Terumi, guys, especially when Mithril says that comment. She doesn't deny it, which probably means Makina hit the bullseye.
そういえば風見さんは何の楽器にするか決めたんですか？
I don't have any particular favorites, so I'm fine with playing whatever the instructor recommends.
それじゃあちょっと面白くないわね。
Toriumi? That's different. Alright, then why don't you choose something for me?
それはなんだか面白そうな話なのよ。
Ah.
なるほど。有事に似合いそうな楽器か。
Makoto? I don't have any particular strengths or weaknesses in this field. After all, it'll probably be my first time playing whatever instrument you choose, so it's all the same to me.
だったらアコースティックギターとかがいいんじゃない？
確かに似合うと思いますが、少し無難すぎるかもしれません。
An overly conservative choice, you say?
じゃあハーモニカなんてどう？港の出っ張ってるやつにこう足とか乗っけてさ。悪くないんだけど、あまねのチョイスはちょっと古いわね。
What? What?
うわ、その言葉結構ショックかも。
Old Amane! Confirmed.
それならバイオリンというのはどう？
Yo, violins are easy to play, guys.
悪くない選択だと思います。
I haven't touched any of these instruments before, so it's a bit hard to choose.
もし決まらないようなら、お兄ちゃんも私と同じシンセにしてしまえばいいのよ。
Really? I see, that's not a bad idea either.
で、同じ楽器でいいなら私と一緒にエレキギターやろうよ。
Whoa, 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 whoa.
それなら私も。
なに？こんなところで楽器なんか出して、みんなでバンドでも始めるの？
Oh, I bet Chizuru's gonna be like, what are you talking about? There's no instruments in music class today. No, we were just in the middle of choosing our instruments for the upcoming class.
次の授業って5限目の音楽は合唱のはずだけど。
え？
You sure about that?
ほら、ここにもそう書いてあるでしょ。
The principal hands over a copy of her detailed class schedule. Just as she says, the words music, choral lesson are printed in the relevant box. I see. Thank you for correcting our faulty intelligence.
事情はよくわからないけれど、役に立ったのならよかったわ。
Makina!
学園長のおかげで少し懲らしめないといけない人間が出てきたみたいですから。
そうなの？
Yes, Chizuru.
はい。平気な顔でご情報を流した悪い子をね。
Hey, guess what? It's the united front against Makina.
二人ともちょっと待ってほしいのよ。間違いは誰にでもあることなのよさ。
じゃあ罰を受ける覚悟も当然できているわよね、イリスさん。
when the front is combined, when Yumiko is working with Michiru, you know it's bad.
ユミちゃんまで。
Give it up, Makina. You ended up wasting an entire lunch period. A little punishment is only natural. Yeah, Makina's dead now.
お ちゃんまでそう言うなら私も腹をくくるのだけど、その前に1分だけ時間が欲しいのよ。
She's gonna make her escape in that 1 minute, guys.
認めましょう。
I'm on it, you're too soft.
さっちん、実は
何？
今から昼休みが終わるまでの間、私を抱えて逃げ回ってほしいのよさ。
No!
いいよ。
ちょっとマキナ、ここでサチを使うのは卑怯よ。
卑怯でも反則でも勝てば官軍ってやつなのよさ。
マキ
Well, Machina skirts death with a human shield.
さっち、2人から角が生えてこないうちに逃げるのよさ。
That's impossible, but okay.
わかった。
As Amana and Michiru take their first step forward, Sachi shoulders Machina like a backpack and darts out of the classroom.
こら待ちなさい。ツンデレなめんじゃないわよ。
いくらあの二人が本気になっても小峰さんが相手じゃ分が悪いよね。
喧嘩はしちゃダメ。
Chizuru's like, what the hell's happening? Machina's flight from justice isn't exactly admirable. Sachi's absolute obedience is pretty immoral in its own right.
絶対に追いついてやるんだから。
Wrecked.
さすがさっち、アマネーとチルチルもすでに虫の息なのよさ。
Yeah, seriously, the only thing you have to worry about is if Yuji decided to give chase. Minutes later, when the bell announcing the end of lunch period brought her request to an end, Machina's boastful jeering dissolved into miserable screams. Unfortunately, you have to come back to the classroom. And wrecked. It's impossible to weigh one kind of unhappiness against another. Even say the sadness of a man who has lost a lifelong friend, and the bitter sulking of a young girl forced to eat her carrots before dessert. There's no scale by which we can objectively measure misery. People have the tendency to judge themselves happier or unhappier relative to others, but such comparisons rest on a flawed assumption that we all think and feel alike. Yep. Yuji's like, I don't care. And, to be fair, they did outsmart Machina because her request specifically said only until the lunch bell period ends. Another's misfortune may seem trivial to you, but if it brings genuine distress and suffering, anything can be a tragedy. The ramen candy, no! Michiru turns her shark pouch inside out and shrieks. Although by now I'm somewhat used to this woman's tendency to kick up a fuss at the slightest provocation, when she's this loud it's impossible to focus on my reading. Surely a little candy doesn't warrant this much ruckus. One would think you'd throw in a pineapple, only to have it bounce off a wall and land at your feet. You know what? That's actually a good point. What? I think so? You are so damn noisy, woman. Are you sure you didn't just drop them under your desk? Michiru drops to all fours and begins to desperately search every inch of the ground for a candy. I can understand this position if she was looking for something small like a contact lens, but it hardly seems efficient when she's trying to find something as obvious as a container of candy. Michiru, my friend. Sorry, however, I feel obliged to inform you that I can see your underwear. Wrecked. fact. At you, holding your head and crying tears of pain after foolishly bumping into the desk, or at your simple white underwear, which is still completely exposed at present.
どっちもよ。今はそんなことしてる場合じゃないんだから。
Wow.
どうかしたの？
Sakaki comes over to investigate the commotion and responds. Michiru flaps her mouth like a goldfish and points to her shark pouch.
あのね、ここに入れておいたね、ラムネがね、ないの。
And suddenly Michiru becomes a little kid.
ラムネ？ラムネってラムネ菓子のこと？
そうなの、ないのよ。
新しいのを買うわけにはいかないの？
I mean, that's important. You could just buy more if you don't have any right now.
そういうわけにはいかないの。だってその、あれは特別なラムネなのです。
Special ramune.
特別なラムネ。わかった。もし見つけたら教えるわ。
そうしてください。
Well, Michiru looks like she's honestly sad about this, though.
ねえ、ユージ。なんだか今の態度怪しくなかった。
Are you still crying? Not in the least. She was exactly the same unfriendly individual as always.
そうよね。やっぱりおかしかったわよね。私も最初からそう思ってたのよ。
Are you even listening to me?
もしやユミコが。そういえばあの子ってばいつになくラムネを欲しそうな顔をしてたもの。むしろラムネ顔だったもの。
I think that's impossible, Michiru. What exactly is a ramune face?
そりゃあもうおやつは500円までですよって言われたら600円分ラムネ買っちゃうような顔よ。しかも食べないのよ。保存用だから。
I bet it's Machina. Yeah, Machina's an easy one to blame. Did you really have an expression like that on her face?
してたでしょ、あの目。ラムネの目をしてたもの。ラムメだわ。
Ramen me! Calm yourself, woman. There's no such thing. Probably as a result of her panic, Michiru seems to have grown somewhat paranoid. Well, that's always been an element of her personality, but it seems more pronounced at the moment. Also, she's completely incoherent. There are few things as ugly as throwing around unfounded accusations. Usually this would be the part where I deliver a swift kick to the ass with a steel-toe boot. But I am dealing with a woman here, so that's sadly not an option.
ねえ、ラムネなくしたんだって？買ってあげようか？
いらないの。あのラムネじゃなきゃダメなの。
Wow, just like a little kid.
まるで子供ね。ユージ、なんでこんなに取り乱してるの？
Perhaps she's under the sort of chronic stress. Might be using the loss of her property as an excuse to let off some steam?
違うわよ。ストレスなんて感じてないもん。
みんなで一緒に探してあげるわよ。
That's like such a mom thing to say, Amane.
その必要以上の優しさ。怪しい。
She was like, I can't trust anyone. Ramen candies.
普通のこと言っただけなんだけどな。
正直に言いなさい。私は怒らないから。じゃあ目つむって。はい、あまねさん、手を挙げて。
はい。
やっぱりあんたが取ったのね。この泥棒ラムネ。
Wait, what?
ちょっと今のは罠じゃないの。むしろ罠にさえなってないわよ。
だってあまねが
What? Wait, what? Wait, what did I prove? Close your eyes, raise your hand. Wait, what?
よしよし、さっちゃんだってきっと一緒に探してくれるから。
もしかしてサチがやったのね。そうに決まってる。サチ、自分がやったと言いなさい。
She's gonna say, yes, I'm guilty.
はい、私がやりました。
Dun 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 dun!
ちょっと。
もちろんです。何の話か全く把握していませんが、私の責任だというのであれば、それはもう 100% 私の責任です。
Sachi, you're not guilty. Michiru, you know full well how Sachi thinks. She's going to say she stole your candies regardless of the real facts. I seriously doubt you're going to find them this way.
分かってるの。サチじゃないってことは分かってます。
はい、みちる様がそうおっしゃられるなら 100% 私に非はありません。
There you go.
さっちゃんがいると話がややこしくなるからちょっとあっちかどこか行っててね。
はい、わかりました。
And we'll see Sachi later. Doesn't seem like Sakaki, Amane, or Sachi were responsible. Therefore,
残るは
Machina.
ねえねえ、ボンバイエって何語なの？
Lingala.
そっか、ありがとう。またね。
お待ちなさい。アキナ、とうとう尻尾を出したわね。
Dun 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 dun!
マキナに尻尾はないのよ。
She says she doesn't have a tail. Because of the phrasing.
さあ、どこに隠したの？ちゃんと言いなさい。
なんでチルチルそれを知ってる
Wait, what?
やっぱり。でも私だって鬼じゃない。今謝れば許してあげるから白状しなさい。
I bet Machina's gonna now confess about something completely unrelated to the ramen and candies.
ごめんなさい。私がやりました。
やっぱり許さん。絶対に許さん。
Wait, what are you guilty for?
スンスン。実はね、アマネの部屋に入ってね。それでね。
Wait, what? I'm in his room.
私の部屋？
それで買いだめして隠してあるお菓子を山ほど盗み食いしたのよさ。
Vanitas, you can only get the 5-star on the other one. The one where you earn all the Saint Quartz and roll again. The first tutorial one will not give you a 5-star servant.
そう。
ああ、だからさっき廊下でお腹痛いって言ってたのね。
ごめんなさい。まさかバレてるとは思わなかったのよ。悪いことしたからね。私に尻尾生えたの悪いことしたから。
大丈夫よ。尻尾は生えてないから。
だってチルチルがそう言ったのよさ。
Dun 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 dun. Machina guilty.
あたいの尻尾どんなん？ふさふさしてる？それともシュッとした感じ？意外にぐっしょり濡れてたりとか。
Yeah, it's kind of funny because yes, you can, Vanitas.
うんうん、尻尾はないからね。さっちゃんに言って胃薬もらおうね。ほらおいで。
もう苦しいのよ。これも尻尾のせいかもしれないのよさ。
Yes, it is.
うんうん、食べ過ぎだからね。
となると、やれやれ。まさかこんなことになるとは思わなかったわ。風見雄二、あんたが真犯人だとはね。
Ridiculous. Why would I steal a bunch of fruit flavored sugar lozenges?
そうやって真っ先に否定するところが怪しいのよ。
Wait, what? Stop talking, you are a complete simpleton.
コアッパってどういう意味なの？小さいワッパってこと？ワッパって何？ああ、私を混乱させようとしているのね。
I don't need to play any games. Look, just calm down and think this over carefully. What were you doing before you lost the...
妖怪の仕業を疑うの。妖怪枕返しの仕業なの。
「 type that right in the chat. That makes no sense. Pillow turner moves your pillow to the other end of the bed. That's it. It doesn't steal things.
枕を返すだけじゃないもん。時には頭と足の向きを変えることだってします。
Let's see. Type that in the chat as well.
それ意味あんの？何のために存在してるのあいつ？
I don't poltergeist, man. Don't ask me. Anyway, try to remember what you were doing before you lost the candies. If you slowly go back over your actions, you should be able to figure out where you dropped them.
わかりました。あれだ。なんだ。まず机に座ってました。
Okay, at the desk. Did you have the ramen candies at that point?
わかんない。
Okay. When's the last time you sure you had them?
だってこのポーチの中。
The instant Mitra opens her pouch, the color of her face changes dramatically. Can't quite read her expression. Irritation, maybe? Regret? I think I also see a rare hint of shame.
もういいわ。古墳、ラムネのことは忘れましょう。犯人探しなんて趣味が悪いわね。はい、3回。
What's this all of a sudden? Those candies are important to you, right? I'll help you find them.
いや、なんていうのかしら。もういいのよ。だってラムネなんていくらだって代わりはあるでしょ。そんないちいちラムネの一つや二つなくしたくらいで騒いでたらごめんなさい。
Why is she apologizing? You found them, didn't you, inside the pouch?
申し訳ございません。はい、確かにこのサメの中に入っておりました。でも別に謝ったりしないんだからね。
You just did. Pretty much groveled, in fact.
うっさいわね。そういうことじゃないのよ。謝ってはいるけど謝ってはいないのよ。わかる？このツンデレっぽさわかる？
No. No. I stare quietly into Michiru's eyes for a moment, then abruptly break eye contact. In geopolitics, they say the country that breaks away from a staring contest first loses. But in this sort of situation, the opposite is true. By averting my gaze first, I take initiative and fluster my opponent. Just giving some tutorials on how to reroll in Fako. Guys, don't mind me. Give me a moment. There you go. Tutorials on how to... It's going to be in the chat. Hopefully the live replay will work because it worked yesterday. Bring my gaze first to take initiative and flush my opponent. Of course, I have an overwhelming advantage over Michiru, even if I don't bother with this sort of trick, but something of a habit. I should really try to work on this instinctive need to exert control over others at all times. Having suddenly unexpectedly lost her point of focus, Michiru's eyes dart around the room anxiously. The next moment, Sachi passes by the classroom carrying a large suitcase.
ちょっとサチどこ行くのよ。
はい、先ほどは天音さんに言われた場所へと向かうところです。
Wait, what? Sachi, my friend, I think you made a slight mistake. You see, I'm going to ask you to wander off for a tick of the clock, not for the historic Attic peninsulas in southern Greece.
それは大変失礼いたしました。てっきりアティカとばかり思っていて、渡航に向けて数日分の着替えを用意したところでした。
Sachi's like, oh, I was just about to take a vacation, you know, because I was ordered to.
普通そんな聞き間違いしないでしょ。
I mean, it does happen for people who know Attica.
ガイドブックを見ながら皆さんへのお土産を買うならアテネによってパルテノン神殿かなと考えてしまいました。
Let's take the trip together, alright, Sachi? Good choice. I hear the Parthon's manju are pretty decent. Wait, what?
そうそういえばあの件はさっき解決したからね。
Anime the tutorial tome? I am forever tutorial. Wait, what?
あの件、どの件ですか？
Oh, yeah, she didn't know. Yeah, no problem.
あの件よ。ほら私が物をなくしたっていう件。
そんな事件があったんですか？全く知りませんでしたが、それは本当に良かったですね。どこで見つかったのですか？
Exactly where you look for it.
それはあれよ。
I like how Mishu's like put on the spot and Sachi has no idea. Or does, I don't know. Oh, it was in your pouch all along.
はい、みちる様、聞き取れませんが。
ポーチの中にあったって言ってるじゃない。私がミスしただけよ。
And then she screams it.
何よ。人の間違いを責めるのは心の貧しい人間のすることでしょ。
責めていません。みちる様の愚かな見落としであり、他人に責任を押し付けようとする腐った性根が原因だとしても私は見つかってよかったですねと言っているではないですか。
Well, that was pretty, Yep.
そんな言い方ないんじゃないの？
Mishu's like, I feel so attacked right now.
事実ではないと？
はい、事実です。
Mishu's like, I know, that's my personality, and,
何？見つかったの？
見つかったわよ。っていうか、なくしてすらなかったわよ。悪かったわね。迷惑かけて悪かったわね。
そう、それならいいけど。
Sakaki was actually worried for your... Actually, the banner should have already changed. Oh no, we have 3 hours until the banner changes on Rondo because of daylight savings. And I don't know what's after Okiyanos' banner.
私も失礼いたします。荷造りを止めなくてはいけませんから。
Sachi's like, I packed for this trip.
何よ。何か言いたいことがあれば言えばいいじゃない。
London's good, yeah. Try to be a little more careful about crying wolf in the future. Sachi could have ended up in a foreign country and Makina very nearly changed colors.
わかってるわよ。さっき見た時はなかったのにな。これ絶対に妖怪の仕業じゃないかな。
Damn yokai. The only individual who knows the depths of someone's unhappiness is the unfortunate party in question. That said, there's nothing wrong with feeling a little sympathy for an innocent ghost forced to bear the blame for another's stupidity. Slight digression, but would the victim of a pillow turner be a pillow turnee? While pondering these weighty matters, I watched Michiru wander off, her container of candy clutched tightly in her hand. And everything's resolved happily. Well, Machina, you could be seeking her, but that's going to be reserved for next time because I think we hit a good spot to call it. It's time to save my game. Right here. Yes, save. It's the Mamushi rice that's going to come up next time. So. And yeah, Lancer Alter is a 4-star too. So she might be easier to pull. Anyway. This is animefanrk2k here with the conclusion of tonight's Monday Night Livestream. I will be doing another live stream on Thursday night. Karaoke, save the karaoke. And it'll be a drunk stream. Nekopara, look forward to that. Or if you're just here for the Fruit of Grisaia, there's always next week for another Monday Night Livestream. Now at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. This is animefanrk2k. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace!